What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 13 of our Pokemon Nameless walkthrough. In the previous episode, we took on the level 5 Battle Arena Challenge, which we won, so we are now currently a level 5 trainer. There is only one more division for us to take on, the level EX, and I think your Pokemon need to be around level 63 or so to stand a chance at winning that. So in today's episode, we're going to do a little bit of exploring. The last 2 episodes, we have pretty much just been training up our Pokemon. We did add a few new Pokemon to our team and that. So we have been leveling up the team and doing our major load of training now so that we don't have to do much training later on. Here we have just arrived at Marfik City, and if you chat to this girl, she will give you Fly. And I thought when we receive Fly, we will be able to fly around to different cities. But the Fly attack is not the same as the HM. There's a different move that we need to unlock in order for us to fly from city to city. It's a skill, not really a TM. So unfortunately, we still have to try and find and unlock that skill so we can fly around. I think that will save us a load of time. But in today's video, we're going to try and take on as many Mega Guardians as we can. There are a lot of Mega Guardians that we have passed by and not taken on throughout our journey. So we are going to take on a few Mega Guardians and unlock some new Mega Stones. And we're going to try and find any more legendary Pokemon. We did find the pseudo-legendary Pokemon Genesect and catch it. It's currently on our team. So I'm curious to see what else we might find in today's episode. And then toward the end of the episode, we are going to continue on with the storyline. We're going to make our way back to the desert where there was a cave and dark workers blocking the entrance. That's where we need to head to continue on with the story. There's bound to be some tough battles with the dark workers. So we will continue on with that in today's episode. And hopefully we'll be able to get through the rest of the game fairly easily. We are way past the halfway mark in the game. And now that our Pokemon are at a decent level, I think we're going to fly through the second half of the game. That's for sure. But now we are currently at Enough City, and we're just coming to explore and chat to everyone and see if there's any changes or anything that we missed. In this house, there's a guy looking for a gold bottle cap, and he will increase one single stat for any of your Pokemon if you have a gold bottle cap. So that might be something that you're interested in. But now we're just checking out the museum and talking to some of the scientists here. And next we're going to head east because we haven't really explored these caves thoroughly. And you can get further along certain routes if your skills have improved. So we'll see what we can find in these caves and see if there's anything for us to do. So we enter the first cave in the middle, and there's a Mega Guardian who wants to play a game. She will ask you 6 questions, I believe, and if you get them right, you will get the Mega Stone or the reward. If you get them wrong, you're going to have to battle her, and her Pokemon are crazy strong. It's recommended that your Pokemon are at level 90. So you don't want to get these questions wrong. We got them all correct, and we got the Mega Stone for Absol, which is pretty cool. You can go back and check my answers there if you are struggling with those questions. But now that we've done that and completed that, I think we can start heading west where there is another little cave here. So we're doing a whole bunch of exploration in today's episode. It looks like there could be something really interesting in here. This area is called the Canopus Ruins. And it's kind of like a little maze to try figure your way through here, but we're going to try and explore it thoroughly and see what all we can find. You can find some items hiding in some of the stones, and there are a few mineral deposits, so you want to check them out. There are all of these little sections where there's some braille, so I don't know if you guys can figure out the messages on those. I'm not really getting much from them, but we're just going to explore the whole area and see if there's anything cool. We are going to battle all the trainers that we find as well, just to get some extra experience. Whilst exploring, we've just picked up a max revive, and to our surprise, we've just stumbled upon the legendary Pokemon Diancie, which is at level 55. So we're definitely going to try and catch Diancie. I know all of these Pokemon are super tough to try and catch, so you want to make sure you have a ton of Ultra Balls or different types of Pokeballs before even encountering Diancie. But we throw out an Ultra Ball and it breaks out. We have burnt Diancie, so it's losing a bit of HP each turn, but we've caught it. So we've got another legendary, pseudo-legendary in our collection. Now that we have Diancie, we can get out of the Canopus Ruins. And there's one last thing that we need to do. We're going back to Enough City and we're going to heal up our team. But if you chat to this guy, he is also the guy that can upgrade your experience share to an experience share 2. So you do require some items to do it, but we have those items. And now we have an experience share 2. So that allows your whole team to get experience after you defeat a Pokemon. And because we had 2 experience shares, we crafted 2 of them and we upgraded the one. We still have 1 spare. He said if we still equip that to a Pokemon, that Pokemon will still get an additional 25% experience. So they'll get even more. So that's really good to know. You could go and create and craft a whole bunch more experience shares, and then you will get even more experience from battles. But this is definitely going to help our team level up and get some experience. We have also just defeated the Mega Guardian for Gardevoir. It was a bit of a maze in order to find Gardevoir. It's like a puzzle. You had to go and stand on a whole bunch of different teleportation pads. So if you want to go and take her on, you can go back in the video and see exactly how I did it. Which pads did I step on to take us to the Guardian? It was quite tricky for us to figure out how to reach that Mega Guardian, but now that we've done it, it should save you guys a lot of time by watching this little walkthrough. You can see exactly how it's done. But now we're going to try and slowly make our way back to the desert. There's also a trainer that we need to take on, and if we defeat him, we should be able to upgrade our archery skill. So that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to heal up our team first, and now we're going to go and try and find a trainer. He's just below us, and we did battle him off camera and defeat him. So our archery has leveled up. I think it's level 2 now. Once your archery reaches level 3, I think you can knock down the nests and things from the trees, not just the berries. So we will be on the lookout to upgrade that skill again. But we're just having a look at the map on how we can get back to the desert the quickest way. It is a bit of a backtrack. I wish we had the fly skill. That would save us a load of time. Whilst making our way back, we've just come past the Eludra chamber. So we quickly went in and picked up a TM there. Whatever we come across along the way back, we're going to do. If there's any more Mega Guardians, we're going to take them on as well. But I think we're getting pretty close now. We have reached the section where we can surf. So now the only thing we need to do is surf to Cap Island, and then there's a second island right next to it. And then when we head south from there, we'll be back in the desert, so we can finally continue on with the story. We have taken quite a break from the storyline, but I think we are way more prepared now. Before we did our training, the battles were really tough and we couldn't defeat a lot of the Mega Guardians. We've also just decided to craft some quick claws there by the little camping ground. The quick claws are going to help our team a lot. We crafted 2 quick claws, so that should allow 2 of our Pokemon to attack first a lot of the time. We just came and defeated Marley again to get a bit of experience. I think we've defeated Marley 2 or 3 times already, but you can just re-battle her. We have finally arrived at Kurha Island, so all we have to do now is head down south, and then we have to try and find that cave where the Dark Worker was waiting outside. This desert is like a bit of a maze, so you do have to try and figure out your way through. It definitely can be a bit confusing because you just keep coming back to the same locations. but we're going to try and head south and east and see where we end up. We have found another Mega Guardian for Camerupt, so we might as well knock him out quickly. We got the Mega Stone for Mega Camerupt, and I think we're getting pretty close. We have arrived in the city, and that's not what we are looking for. We're going to go head back north and head east and see if we can find the right cave. We just keep coming back to the same cave all the time. So we're going to try and go north, and we have finally found the Dark Worker. We battled him, and after defeating him, we are allowed entrance. And here we have caught up with Vindica. So it looks like we are back in the story, and there's going to be some big tough battles ahead. So you do want to make sure that you've healed up your Pokemon before entering here, and make sure you have a whole bunch of revives and potions. And now we're going to take on a whole bunch of Dark Workers and try go deeper into the cave. We went down the ladder and arrived on the next level of the cave, and it seems there is a submarine that we can actually get on board. So we have entered the submarine, and there are more Dark Workers for us to challenge. We've got to defeat both of these Dark Workers in order to unlock the gate here. And after doing that, to our surprise, we actually found Bruce here. What on earth is going on? I can't believe Bruce is working with the Dark Workers. I wasn't expecting this at all. And before we can actually approach Bruce and battle him, we take on one of these mysterious Dark Workers, and he's just sent out a Mawile that has Mega Evolved. A lot of his Pokemon are all around the level 45 mark, so I think we should have this battle under wraps. We have battled a ton of Dark Workers before, but I think this battle should still be fairly easily. We've got Gardevoir up front, but Gardevoir has just been knocked out. We've sent out Blaziken, who is now at level 45, and he seems to knock out Sigilyph. Blaziken's defenses aren't that high, but his attack is pretty high, so if he does get an attack in, he does some serious damage. But now we've sent out Silvally, which is only at level 42. Silvally seems to require more experience to level up, but it does seem like his stats are a lot higher. So even though Silvally is only at level 42, realistically it's like a level 50 Pokemon almost. But Silvally gets knocked out, and we send out our Genesect, which is at level 57. And we have just knocked out a Machamp, and the final Pokemon the Dark Worker has sent out is a Zoroark, which is at level 43. We one-shot it with our Blizzard, and at least we've got him out the way. Hopefully we'll be able to take on Bruce now, and he won't run away. But let's see what happens. Let's see how the story unfolds. So at this point of the game, we finally find out a bit more of the storyline. I do recommend that you all read it yourself. But as you can see, things get a bit crazy, and we start kicking this robot that belongs to Viperum. We kick it and beat it so it's absolutely destroyed. And we find out that this masked Dark Worker that we just battled is actually Absolve's mother, and she killed Gavin, who was her husband, because she was under control of Viperum. So the story is getting absolutely crazy at the moment. And it looks like Bruce is actually a good guy. From what it seems, it looks like they were just under the influence of the Dark Workers here. But now we have left the submarine and caught up with some of the other members. So we have caught up with Absolve, and we tell her that we have met her mother. And now we're going to go back and see what's happening with Vertice. It looks like Gray is catching up with Vertice, but it takes a turn for the worse. And Gray actually kills Vertice. I don't know what's going on. Gray was supposed to be our friend and rival, but it looks like he has just committed a murder. So we're going to have to try and find Gray and find out what's going on here. Is Gray really the supervillain of the story? I'm not sure. We'll have to see how this story unfolds in the coming episodes. But we're chatting with everyone and discussing what's happened. And we're going to try and continue on with the story in the next episode. We're going to end things off here. Thanks for watching.